Nitya. I hail from Kanpur, Uttar Pradesh. I did my 12th in 2017. Now I am pursuing graduation from Kanpur University. My hobbies are reading books and newspaper and also playing cricket. As you know that today's topic is one nation, one election. We are know that we are living in 21st century where democracy is the supreme power of our country. For the democratic election is the main part of democracy. So we should know about one nation, one election. One nation, one election means that centralize the power of all states into the parliament. There are many benefits of one nation, one election. As we know that our one election commission has held 4-5 elections per year because of legislators from the district level, village level, and also member of parliament. If one nation, one election will be held, same time a person can give their vote by this order, and there are many expenses. There are many waste money will be saved by this step, and there are many negative points. As we know that a person can lose their right because of this power will be centralized. Then member of parliament will be no longer as powerful as today they are. At last, I would say that it's a good step taken by our Prime Minister Modi. They take it very short time.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, sir, and good afternoon to all of my lady friends. My name is Harsh. My father's name is Mr. Ramcharan Prajapati. I belong to UP at Kanpur. I have completed my 10th with 87% marks and 12th with 88% marks from UP Board. Recently, I have completed my graduation from CSJM University, Kanpur Nagar. My hobbies are playing cricket, watching movies, and reading newspaper. My strength point is that I am self-motivated and laborious boy. I want to join Indian Air Force as an airman because there is no discrimination based on caste, color, and religion. Selection purely on merit basis. Now I would like to come to my topic. Today's topic given to us is one nation, one election. As we know that we are living in 21st century and we are living in a democratic country. India is the largest democratic country in the whole world. So it is very necessary to one nation, one election, because we know that there are many pros and cons of one nation and one election. If we talk about the pros of this topic, if we talk about the pros of this topic, the election will be held in one time in whole India. The money which we deducted by our government employees will be diminished, and the many other things, the wasting of time and the wasting of work will be diminished. And if we talk about cons of this topic, if we can see that the power should have only one person. It would be like a dictatorship. It would be promote a dictatorship. In present time, we can do our work with the help of MPs and MLA, but after the one nation one election, it will not be possible. At last, I would like to conclude that it is a very good step. It should be taken in our country.
Good afternoon, sir, and all of my friends. My name is Suraj Sahu. I am 17 years old. I born and brought up in my village at Martu, district Fatehpur, Uttar Pradesh. I completed my 10th plus 2 from Ghatampur, Kanpur Nagar. In current, I am doing graduation with the Kanpur University. My parents teaches us study manner. I am positive and hard worker. I am good learner and listener. My hobbies are reading historical knowledgeable books which give me new knowledge. I like to play outdoor games. To become the part of defense is my dream. Friends, the topic given to us today for the discussion is one nation and one election. At first, we should understand what is this. Recently, our government put up a new policy, one nation, one election, and the intention of the government to provide one election in our country in the same time. The main reason is that as we see that in the present time we lost lots of money in the election, and we waste our important time. And if this policy applied in our country, then it saves lots of time and money, and it's give all power in only one person. It is a result of a great development of our country, but it's also negative side. If every person has if any one person has a whole power, then it is a starting of dictator rules and democracy decrease day by day. People are said, but in my personal opinion, it is a good step taken by our government.
Good afternoon everyone. My name is Anand Sachan. I am from Ghatampur, Kanpur Nagar. My district Kanpur is famous for the Manchester of North India. I have completed my intermediate from UP Board Prayagraj. My hobbies are playing outdoor games and listening music. I am cheerful and cooperative by the nature. I easily adjust with all kinds of environment. Indian Air Force is the most respected job in our society and is no reservation and no discrimination based on color, caste, religion and selection purely on merit basis. I want to join Indian Air Force because I want to touch the sky with glory. We gather here for the group discussion. So I come to the topic. The topic is one nation and one election. First of all, we have to understand what is one nation and one election. One nation, one election means to conduct one election in one time in one nation and give all power in one man. As we know, everything has its pros and cons. Now we discuss its pros. Many time are wasting to organize election, so it will be save our time, and many are wasting to organize election, so it will be save our money. And but after implementation of one nation and one election, all power gives to one man, then he decided to implementation on one bill. They cannot take any opposition for the bill, and they take decision to implementation of bill. So it is very good for us. And now we discuss its cons. After implementation of one nation one bill, it is a step to go for the leadership, because one nation and one election, all power gives to one man. And after implementation of one nation one election, we have to face many difficulties for the personal problem. If we have any problem, we have to discuss the problem for the major persons who have the all power. Thank you.
Good afternoon to all of you. My name is Sammy Singh. I am from Kanpur. I have completed my graduation this year from Kanpur University. My father is a farmer, my mother is a homemaker. In my free time, I like to play cricket and reading Hollybooks is my hobby also. I want to join Indian Air Force because at an age we get a chance to serve our nation, and we can improve the economic condition also of our family. Now I would like to come to my topic. Topic is one nation, one election. As we know that we are living in a democracy country, and India is also a developing country. For a developing country, this policy is very good to change it into developed country, because if a person has power, he can take decision very easily, and he applied it all over the country, as far as it be possible. But sometimes it is not good for our people, because it should be it can be dictatorship, like a person who has power, then he can sometimes he realize he has money, he has all power and he can do what he wants, so it become dangerous sometimes. Yes.
Good afternoon all of you. My name is Aniket Sachan and I am 19 years old. I was born in Kanpur, Uttar Pradesh, from where I have done my graduation. If I talk about my family, my father is an electrician and my mother is a trader. My hobbies are playing outdoor games, especially cricket and badminton. In my free time, I usually make drawings and sketches. I want to join Indian Air Force because it's a job full of adventure, pride and satisfaction. And I want to improve the financial condition of my family. So these are some reasons. That's why I want to join Air Force. Now I would like to come to my topic, that is on one nation and one election. India is a democratic country and elections are the most essential thing for a good democracy. Some people believe that if there is one nation, then why there is not one election. There is a good thing of one nation and one election is that it takes a lot of time to conduct election. It takes almost 2 or 3 months, and
elections are conducted in state level and union level also, which take a lot of time and lot of work for election commissioner and election commission. But there are some negative things that people think that if there is one nation and one election, their rights will be violated. In my opinion, if government is going to do in the right manner, then it will be the growth of the it will be cause of the growth of the nation. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Rishi Chan. I hail from Ghatampur, Kanpur Nagar. I have pursued my 12th from R.P. Inter College. Now I am pursuing a Bachelor of Science from Janata Mahavidyalaya. My hobby was singing, song, dancing, and playing the outdoor game. I want to join the Indian Air Force. Air Force had my life very earlier and give adventures to my life and equal to all sector bias. Now I am going to speak about the one nation and one election. Now we are knowing that we are living in the world #1 democracy country, and as we know that the democracy in this time we are seeing that our election held in many times in our country. If we think about one nation and one election, we see that the benefit of the one nation and one election. We find that every election will be held in a one time and give the power to the one person. I think when power will be in one hand, I think they can decide what is the best and what is the bad for our country, and they will be implemented in our country. And I think the circle of the working people will not be distracted just because of the one election. And one time the distract by the election, and all over the 5 years the circle of working will not be distracted. And I think we cannot also deny that. In this time we are saying that if the one nation one election will be implemented in our country, the dictatorship will be and may be possible in our country. And I think that when the many of the youth who was making a career in the politics after the one nation one elections, youth of our India will be distracted just because of the one nation one election. I think this is also bad for the youth and also growing our India. If it will be implemented in our country in a balanced manner, if we government think about the both phases of this benefits and also loss, it will be good for our country and it will grow our country. Thank you.
Good afternoon to all of you. I am Shadab from Kanpur, Uttar Pradesh. My father, Mr. Mediason, is a farmer. My mother is a housewife. If I talk about my qualification, I have completed 10+2 from UP board with 85% marks and now pursuing graduation. My hobbies are playing cricket and watching movies. In spare time, I read motivational books as Wings of Fire and Vikas Ka Viksit. My ambition to join Indian Air Force as an air warrior because it is my pilot's dream. We are gathered here to discuss the topic. Topic is one election, one nation, one election. And nowadays, one nation, one election is very highlighted. So, first of all, we should know what is one nation, one election. To conduct election one time all over the country and give power to someone is considered one nation and one election. Its main purpose to centralize the country. As all we know, everyone has to cite. Similarly, there is a lot of positive and negative points of one nation and one election. As all we know that our country is a big country where 28 states and 8 UT. When election is conducted, the country there are a lot of time waste and there are a lot of money waste and working circle also distracts. So when one nation, one election is implemented our country, I think this problem will be eradicated from the country and our country will be progressed. But it's a negative point that when this type of scheme implemented in our country, the someone has take power and he can do what he want. There is no need of parliament where MLA and MP discuss any bill. When someone has power, he can do what he wants. So it is the bad point of one nation, one election. Thank you.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. My name is Atik Tiwari. I am from Kanpur, which is famous for leather industry and also called the Manchester of North India. I pursued my intermediate from Master DBL Inter College, Umri, with 88% mark, and in high school I got 87% mark. Now I am pursuing my BSc third year from Kanpur University. My father name is Mr. Pradeep Kumar Tiwari. His occupation is farming. My mother is homemaker, and now I am contribute to my hobby. My
My hobby are playing cricket, and in my free time I like to do my domestic work. And I want to join Indian Air Force because there is no reservation in this job. Selection based on merit basis. So today we are gathered here for the discussion. The topic given to us is one nation, one election. Whatever I am going to discuss with you is not my personal opinion. It is just a content. As we know that we are living in the democracy country, and democracy means government of the people, for the people by the people. If I talk about its one nation and one election positive thing, that it saves our time and also saves our expenses. And if I talk about its negative point, it spoils our democracy. And that's it.
Okay, start. Friend, let me start it. As you know that our Prime Minister many times stressing that 1 year, one nation, one election system should be in our country, because vote is the basic right of every person. Suppose that if a person doing their job outside their town in a year, 2 or 3 times she should take leave for the voting rights. Sometimes people don't get vote because of time is the most precious thing of everyone's life. By these are default, democracy is also decreasing because of if person don't get the vote, it will be harmful for everyone.
Exactly, it will be increase the voting rate of our India, and also we can see that if the give the power to the one person, I think it will be also impact our country, because in this time we are seeing that many of the opposition parties is every time oppose the bill of which is really good for our India, but they are opposing that bill. I think it will be, if it will be implemented in our country, I think it will be good for our
Yeah, friend, I agree with you. One nation, one election is the most important thing for the developing country. As we seen that one nation, one election will be promoted. One person have all power, he will be all in all. The wise implemented one nation, one election, we can save our time, and our government can save expenses. Like there are many kinds of government MPs and MLA who do rally and many kinds of other activity. And if we
I agree with my friends, as he said, and the other benefit of the one nation, one election, that it's give the all power of only one person. It means he can take the right decision, and it's helpful for growth of our country, and rapid growth rate increase by leaps and bounds.
And we can see foreign countries that we can see that South Korea and also China, they are really developing the country in the right manner, because they are the one nation, one election. They have power, but in our country, if we pass any bill that takes 2 or 3 months, or more than 2 or 3 months, that's the reason our country.
Yeah, friend,
implementation of one nation and one election, it save a lot of time to the election commissioner, and the election were conducted in the state level and union level. It saves a lot of money also.
One nation, one election is good for our country, and we can take example of America. There are many states. Still, America is a developed country, but in our country, less states. Still, we are not developed. We are not developed country. So it is a good thing, because it saves our times and wastes our money in the elections. If one nation, one election will be implemented in our country, and it will, our country will be a good example.
We also can't deny that.
I think it is very good step for our country. Suppose any problem occurs in our country, and our Prime Minister want to take any instant decision, it is very beneficial for them, because he can take decision very easily. There is no need of discussion in parliament.
Yeah,
very good.
We are that one nation, one election can be the reason for leadership and dictatorship.
Yeah, friend, I agree with you. We can't deny that the one nation, one election will be promote the dictatorship, like North Korea and South Korea, and my friend, and we can see that the person who have supreme power, what is the probability he knows the religion and caste system of the many states, like we have 28 states and 9 union territory, and the negative side of it will be that the one person who has supreme power, he does not know.
Not only North Korea and South Korea, but also Turkey is also facing the problem of dictatorship. They are only supreme there, and they are doing what they want. So I think this is bad for our country.
But in this time we are seeing that many of the youth is making career in the politics, and they are going there just because of to make a career. But if it will be implemented in a country, I think youth will be distracted. But just because one power will be the one person have power, then the youth will not be connected to the politics.
As we know that in our country, many friends are giving example of Uttar Korea and China, and totally disagree with them because of the China and North Korea is a different thing, because one election not means if only a party will be one election, because of there are many parties, 2 or 3 parties also. In China and Uttar Korea there are one party is ruling, there is no election because of there one party only rule the all over country.
Yes, I am agree with you, but I want to add one more line. It also
after implementation of one nation and one election, many time and many money are wasting to conduct election, and armed forces will be organized to safety for the people. So it will be save our time and armed forces time.
Yes, as we know that
it can also hit the monopoly of some small leader, because some small leader make a fool to urban citizen. So I think this is a very good step.
Yes, I agree with my friends, and we cannot deny the negative point that if one person take all the decision, as we all know that we have a different type of culture in our country, and he is not recognize all the culture, and it decreases the power of MLA, which is a support to our.
Okay, fine.
Due to the lack of this scheme, that people that if there is not one nation, one election.
If one person has a supreme power, then the middle class will faces many problems, because they cannot reach our supreme. So it is bad for sometimes in the middle class people also.
But we should also consider that the one election party, one nation, one election bill should not today is not implemented, because many draft will be implemented by the parliament. Then we can say that it's good or bad, because we never suppose that what are going on in future.
In implemented, we can't judge that what will be going on in our country. That's it.
It can be good for sometimes union government make schemes and state government oppose this scheme. That's why if the government will be same in union and state, then it will help to conduct the scheme.
And let us take example, because 2-3 years ago a scheme gas pipeline from Kerala to Karnataka, where Kerala government opposed it because they saying that it's very harmful. But today when this scheme completed, they are taking their responsibility. They are saying that they implemented because of it. So we can say that if a person can rule, it's a good step, because but there are many causes in different ways, but parliament should have their power.
After implementation of one nation, one election, all power goes to one person, and if one person take any bills for us, anyone cannot take a position for us. They easily implementation of a new bill, and we all know that India is democratic country and many types of people are living in India, and one person if one person in India kingdom for our country.
I will say that India has only one election commission in our country. So election should be one nation, one election should be implemented on our country. It is very a good step to grow our economy, and decrease the expenses on the election.
At conclusion, I will say that we are developing today, and if any exact pressure, any exact thing will be developing ourselves, then we should take a step to adapt these things.
At last, I would like to conclude by saying that, as we know that changes are the rules of nature. It is high time when we need to convert election in one nation, one election. It is really very good taken by.
In my personal opinion, it is good step taken by the our government. It has take the positive and negative points according to my friends, and I am fully satisfied with my friends' suggestion. In my suggestion, if our government make the balance between the positive and negative, then it is a good for our country and our country's economy.
At last, I would like to conclude that one nation, one election is very good, and India is a developed country, so it is very good for the development of India.
At last, I want to say that one nation and one election policy is good for a developing country, because a person who is supreme, he can take their decision and apply all over the country as soon as possible.
First of all, I want to appreciate all of you guys. We did a good discussion. At last, I want to conclude that this one nation, one election can be good if it will be implemented in a right manner. It will help our nation.
At last, if you will find that the middle of the all conclusion, we will find that this one nation, one election is very good for our country. If we will see that, we know that India has diversity of the all cultures. We have to implement it by this mentality that if no one should be the bad, no one find that this is the bad for us, and it should not be dictatorship. I think if the both phases will be stable, it will be good for our country.
And I want to say that one nation, one election policy is very good. It can be more good if the person who are ruling in a country doesn't misuse his power.